What happened? What I missed?
While on
Toby,
guard,
wait,
I
hold
saw
on!
Toby rush past with Henrietta, the two old branchline coaches heading towards Tidmouth. He didn't stop, most likely didn't even notice us as this mist had gotten worse. Why would Toby be running away from the mainland? Perhaps we'll head back down to Tidmouth and look for him. Edward said that they had a base at Brendan with a few other engines and a bunch of people, but they were attacked by two engines who put them through traps and games which resulted in the others' deaths. We might go check it out to see if anyone else made it. While sitting around we saw that engine again. I think I saw those two old branchline coaches along with Henrietta behind him begging for him to stop. They only confirmed exactly what it was.
Let me guess, you're thinking about Thomas, right? You hate as much as we do. Let's forget this ever happened, okay? Let's move on to the next station.
We made a plan which was to leave half the passengers at Marin and head back down the line towards Tidmouth as Edward begged us saying we had to check it out to see if we could find Toby or anyone else, then to Brendan. We arrived at Tidmouth where we found something, the remains of the only tram engine on Sodor, and that's when we knew we had lost Toby. His face was faded and looked as though he was screaming and crying blood, and worst of all, the wood above his face had been crushed, and inside his cab was worse. His crew was there. They were both stabbed by the pieces of wood from Toby's cab, and his boiler was the same too, dented and crushed. What could cause this kind of damage? James felt bad as he was rude to Toby all throughout his time on Sodor and never got to properly say he was sorry. Edward also began to cry, saying how it was all his fault and didn't deserve to be saved. We asked what he meant and how he knew Toby would be here. He said Toby was one of the few engines with him at the docks, and when they were attacked Edward told Toby to run to Tidmouth and he'll meet him there. We told him it wasn't his fault and he didn't have to blame himself. We were about to leave when we saw Lever hiding amongst the trucks.
Oh, thank God, something that isn't dead.
He was babbling uncontrollably. He saw us asking if we had seen Toad. We told him no, but that didn't help. We coupled a lever and continued down the line. We arrived at Tidmouth Sheds to fill James' tanks, and we never thought to see what we saw. We heard crying coming from one of the birds. We opened it and we couldn't believe what we saw.